Rob Dongar gives Danbury the lead again at the 7:16 mark. Igor Karlov and Ilya Solarov with the assist. And Ahmed Mahfouz at the 14:01 mark ties it up again with Dustin Skinner and Trevor Karazowicz helping out in the power play cause. That's where we're at right now. Face-off, knockback all the way to Mike Brown. 5 minutes on the clock, if you please. We got overtime. Steve Brown loses a pass over towards his right. There is Solarov. He runs fast. He's got two demons in front, loses the puck, and Mignon comes away with it. Mignon pokes it away. Dongar takes it away from Mignon. Far-hand side, Mignon. Scratch that. That's Dongar. Heads it over to Steve Brown. Steve Brown around the far corner. Plays it with Mignon checking him in the back. Steve Brown, the Whalers, looking to end it now. Same thing for the Demons as Jeff Rose slides towards his left. We have Dongar sliding and leaving it back for Ilya Solarov. There's Mignon. Mignon chips it around, gets it around one Whaler, and he'll take it to the far-hand side past the Zamboni doors. New three on the ice. It's James Sanford, Scott Morangel, and Igor Karlov for the Whalers as Mignon kicks it back. There's McClure's shot. Gobbled up by Mike Brown's glove for his 32nd save on the night. Tied at 2, 4:07 left to go in the overtime period here at Hare Arena. This is starting to be very, very familiar to the last regular season game at Dayton versus Danbury, where Dayton won in a shootout 3-2. Picked up by Lee McClure, near hand side. McClure rolls it forward, but Karlov cuts him off. McClure bounces it back towards the near point. He's got Karazowicz behind him. Karazowicz bounces towards the backboards, picked up by Lee McClure, a fellow Daytonian. McClure back behind him. There's Mahfouz now. Mahfouz, McClure, and Karazowicz, your Demons on the ice. He looks around, thinks about rifling it, and stuffing his pockets is James Sanford. Sanford steals the puck away. Karazowicz grinds him to a slow halt, and it's picked up by Lee McClure. 3:36 now left in overtime, still tied at 2. Karazowicz back on the bench. Mahfouz. Now that's Jesse Felton towards his left and Brian Marks towards his right. Marks has it far side, neutral zone, and Marks is called for offsides, bringing the jeers away from the Dayton fans. That stops the clock at 3:24 left to go in overtime. The fourth red dot shining down on a great crowd out here tonight here at Hare Arena. Your three Whalers on the ice: Steve Brown, Cody Ayers. It looked like it was going to be Sean Fisher, but it's going to be Ilya Solarov for the Whalers in white. Face-off won by Jesse Felton, controlled by Brian Marks. Back to Felton, and Marks has it past the neutral zone. Marks takes it near hand side. Steve Brown guarding him. Marks fires it to Hicks. Hicks, all alone shot. Saved by Mike Brown. Beautiful save by Mike Brown. Jared Hicks with a great opportunity there right by the Dayton slot. He fires it at the belly of Mike Brown, and he comes up with a save. I tell you, it got so quiet here, you could hear a pin drop of the collective gasp from the fans. They want their Demons to win here against Danbury in overtime. Now 3:12 left. Felton wins the faceoff. Marks has it right in front of the Danbury bench. Between the point, off the skates of Hicks. And Felton can't pry it away from Cody Ayers. He's on the near-hand side. Into the neutral zone. Ayers all alone. Can he end it here? No. It's stripped away by Brian Marks. Beautiful, beautiful defense there as Felton, he leases the puck. And Marks knocks it back for Hicks. Hicks spins around quickly. Pulls it back towards the slot. Marks slows it down. One Whaler down. Shot just wide left of Marks. Picked up by Jesse Felton again, though. Back to Marks, heading towards the far point. Marks kicks it to Hicks now. Hicks back to Marks. Between the points, Marks fires a pass towards his right. There's Felton. Felton circling around. Steve Brown guarding him. And Felton, he'll lace it. Mike Brown holds on for the save. This really has been a fantastic defensive battle between Dayton and Danbury. The battle for first place, you really can't ask for a better script for the battle for first. We had scoreless first two periods. Danbury opened up the score. Dayton tied it. Danbury took the lead again, and Dayton tied it at the 14:01 mark. Face off to the left of Mike Brown. It's Mignon bouncing on the boards. Igor Karlov comes up with for Danbury. 2:22 now left in the overtime frame. Karlov speeds around. Can he end this one here? And he loses the puck. Karlov falls down the ice. Lee McClure comes up with the puck towards his right. Far side, picked up by Casey Mignon. He'll play it off the bounce. And actually let August Aiken play it on the bounce. Back for Mignon now. 1 versus 2. Third Whaler stalking. Mignon pulls it towards him. It's James Sanford pulling it back towards him. Mignon back to Marks. Marks heading towards the near point. Mignon's got it. Mignon's shot wide left. Loose puck picked up by Marks again on the near hand side. He'll lace it on the near corner, then James Stanford steals it away. Mignon picks off the pass from Stanford in the slot. He spins around from a diving Stanford, loops it over, and it's just wide right. August Aiken plays it off the bounce on the backboards. We have a whistle. Constantine notices the scratch at the net dislodged on the far hand side. That'd be Mike Brown's left flank. So they'll repair and we'll have a face-off to the left of the veteran goalie. 1:34 left to go in overtime. We're tied at 2. Richter will battle Karaszewicz for this face-off. The head coach slides in with Mahfouz towards his right and Lee McClure behind. Karaszewicz gets it behind him. Mahfouz finds Karaszewicz. Can he get the game-winning goal here? He pulls it towards the near point. Between the points, and McClure, in it goes! And that is the game! Lee McClure with a game-winning goal! And Dayton wins in overtime, 3-2! With 1:25 left in overtime, the Demons knock out the Danbury Whalers. Jeff Rose jumps up his whole team with Kinsella. He'll jump in that pile too. Wow, oh wow, Lee McClure with the game-winning goal. I said it yesterday and I said it on Thursday. Welcome back, Lee McClure. Final score in overtime, the Dayton Demonz 3 and the Danbury Whalers 2. With the win, Danbury. Scratch it with the win. Dayton picks up their 6th overtime win, but that gives them 35 total on the season. They improved to 35, 12, and 3, whereas Danbury, they pick up just their 8th overtime loss. They fall to 31, 11, and 8. What a game, what a game. We'll catch our breath one more time. We'll recap tonight's action. And we'll bid you adieu until next Sunday when the Demons battle the Dashers. Stay with us, folks. You're listening to the Gem City Sports Network, and you're watching it live on the FHL Sports Network. Stay with us.